We are live? Oh, we're live? Oh, we're live. We are live here in Chongqing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know if you can hear me okay, or if you can see everything good. I'm just actually moving myself out of the hotel. All right, welcome, guys. So, as the title of the stream suggests, it says that it's my first and last day in Chongqing because I arrived yesterday at about 1 p.m. and I'm leaving today at 1 p.m. So it is 1 day exactly, right? 24 hours. So yeah, first and last day in Chongqing. And I'll be explaining why in just a little bit. Okay. But first, as I depart this hotel behind me, let's get the orientation right. No, this way. Okay. Over there, right? This hotel. So I stayed in this hotel last night. It is the, what do you call this? Beauty Sun Hotel. All right. There you go. Beauty Sun Hotel. Hey, Jane SA, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, so I was staying in this hotel last night, the one behind me, and I'm actually heading off to, before the airport, I'm actually heading off to, I guess, a shopping area, maybe to get a souvenir for a friend. And just in case you guys, for trivia purposes, this building right here, that's KTV. And that's where I had my KTV on the first time I arrived in Chongqing. And I've been there maybe 2 times, but not this time round. Not this time round, unfortunately. So, yeah. Weather here is not as cold as in Beijing. It is, I don't know, feels like 12, 15, 12, 12. Yeah, not 15, but maybe 12. Yeah, 12 to 15, around there. 12 to 15, depending on, I guess, wind chill factors. So this area here in Chongqing is about 25 minutes from the airport. And as you can see around me, it's kind of quiet. It's kind of like a wintry feeling where it's cold. Hey, Nicole Wilson, welcome to the stream from New York. So like I was saying just a while ago, as my thumbnail suggests, this is my first and last day in Chongqing because I arrived in Chongqing. Hold on, I think I'm going to grab a cab actually. 等一下，我要去这个。Looks like is he going to stop for me? I have no idea. Huh? 哦，没有叫，没有叫，还没有叫，对，没有叫，没事，没事，没事。All right, so apparently the taxi driver is on call, and I'm not the guy who called him. So, anyways, like I said, I arrived here yesterday at 1 p.m. Yeah, 1 p.m. Yeah, about 1 p.m. I think so. Yeah, so 1 p.m. And I'm leaving today at 1 p.m. Yeah, that's right, exactly. So yeah, just thought I fire up the camera again, once again. Hopefully, be able to show you guys around a little bit as much as I can of Chongqing before I actually depart back to Shenzhen. So the reason for the short-lived trip is because of COVID cases in Shenzhen. All right. There are. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can grab a cab. Nope. No cabs here. All right. Let's see if I can grab a cab. Okay, let's see if I can grab a cab. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so the reason for cutting short the trip is because of COVID cases in Shenzhen. There happened to be like 2 or 3 or I don't know, a few cases in Shenzhen discovered on the day of my departure, which was yesterday, the 7th of January. And then due to this concern, the authorities here in ChongQing has decided that prevention is better than cure. And I don't believe this. I just crossed the road and the taxis are coming from on the other side. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Hold on. Not so good in terms of my luck. All right. So yeah. So to prevent to have elbow cough. So to have prevention better than cure, the authorities have decided that those coming from Shenzhen are not allowed to go to those like resorts areas unless they serve a 14-day quarantine. So yeah, hold on, I'm just getting into the cab. Hold on, guys. Right, I'm in the cab, getting into the cab. Oh man, this cab is it's full of stuff. Okay, just let me. It's gonna be quite a stream. Okay, so let's see. All right, okay. Hi, 你好，可以带我去这个，谢谢。对，谢谢。I'm just gonna buckle in, guys. We are in the cab. There's our friendly cab driver over there. All right. So I've actually never done live streams in cabs before, but I'm not doing it now 2 times in the past 48 hours, right? The first one being my trip in Shenzhen, where I brought you from my office to Futian, and then from Futian to Luohu. So yeah, second time in 2 days that I'm doing a live stream from sitting in a cab. So that's a record, isn't it? I doubt I'll be doing that again anytime soon. Hi, tomorrow. Welcome to the stream. I'm taking you guys. Let's see. Let's not look at me. Let's see. I'm gonna show you guys where we're headed. All right. Let's see. Come on. There we go. There we go. So we are heading to Guanyin, right? Guanyin 街是吧？是观音街，观音桥， right? 观音桥 here in Chongqing, and it's gonna be a place where we can have some shopping. I'm gonna, try to grab a little gift for. Oh, we actually went one round. 哦，刚才我在这里是吧？我要左转。哦，好 ，OK， 没事。这边卡拉 OK 啊，这边 OK 卡拉 OK。All right, so we just did a 360 to get back to do a left turn. All right, and in the meantime, I hope that this little stream here, you guys can have a look at a bit of Chongqing that otherwise is not seen every day. So yeah, so I was initially planned to go to the ski resorts in Ff2, right? Ff2, and the team has actually head off this morning to go to just that location. The Chongqing team with the Chongqing team, and for me to be able to go, I would have to quarantine myself for 14 days. Thereafter, if I am negative, then I would be able to go to the planned location. But obviously, that's not logical or physically possible because I'm only here for the weekend, and I have to go back to attend to my visa situation in Shenzhen. So spending 14 days here in Chongqing just to be quarantined to go to a ski resort would mean that when I return back to Shenzhen, I would automatically just depart straight away out of China back to Hong Kong. So that is not what we want, isn't it? So yeah, I'm getting back on the plane this afternoon. The flight's already booked. It's very simple to book a flight on the app on the phone. And, I got myself the flight. Let's see, I'm just going to show you guys the flight. So that's the flight number. Okay, I'm going to be on in fact, I'm going to be on the 2:50 flight back. So I arrive in Shenzhen about 5 o'clock. So yeah, not exactly 1 p.m. as I mentioned earlier, my bad. So yeah, in fact, initially I wanted to go on the 12 noon flight because when I received the news of confirmation that I'm not going this morning, that's about 9 a.m. I could actually hop onto a cab straight away and get myself out of here on the 12 noon flight, which I saw. There were some options of flights, but the 12 noon was the fastest one, the earliest one. And but it was kind of rushed between 9 a.m. and getting to the airport at 10 a.m. to catch the 12 p.m. flight. So I thought, okay, let's just hold things a little bit. You want to do a live stream, you want to show some parts of Chongqing. So okay, let's do a later flight. But at the same time, I don't want to go back to Shenzhen too late. So this 2:50, sort of like 3 p.m. flight, arriving in Shenzhen at 5 p.m. would be just the right thing. All right. So let's say hello, hi to Lei Liu. All right, Lei Liu, who's just joined the stream. Thank you so much. I don't use VPN for this particular stream. It's on StreamYard. But if you want to know, I'm using ExpressVPN. And Darvis Lai, as usual, welcome, sir, to the stream. Always enjoy your participation. And I hope that in today's stream, I'll be able to deliver a non-laggy, a non-choppy stream so that you guys can, come and experience with me while I take this taxi ride to Guanyin Qiao to do a bit of shopping. A quick one, not too long, because I have to leave reach the airport by 1 o'clock, which means that if we reach there at about 11:45, then I would have about 45 minutes, I think, 45 minutes, right? 12:30, we should get in the cab by 12:30 to head back to the airport to reach there by 1 p.m. So yeah, let's just see how that goes. That gives us enough time to do probably a 60-minute stream. And who knows, if we can last, we might just be able to see the airport if the health authorities at the airport allows me to hold the camera up while going through the inspections and x-rays, right? So the last time around when I was in Shenzhen and I wasn't even doing a live stream, I was just filming myself, the nurse or the police officer in nurse outfit was telling me not to film. So we'll see how it goes. All right, thanks Jay for letting me know that the stream is smooth thus far. Although it's a little bit low in resolution, that I apologize. We are supposedly on a 5G network. But yeah. Right, so this, as you can see, guys, Chongqing, obviously the city, aspects of it. We got an ambulance there going somewhere. But otherwise, you got a pretty, I would say, a normal looking, well-developed Chinese city. Oh, we're cutting some lanes here. All right. And for those of you who are eagle-eyed enough, you can probably catch some of the road signs as we go along, and you can sort of identify where we are. I arrived at about 1 p.m. yesterday, smoothly. Managed to get onto the plane without any issues with my COVID test within 48 hours. Checked in pretty smoothly. Boarded the plane again very smoothly. You can see there's lots and lots of bridges here in ChongQing. Look at that. Another good view there. Yeah, and then the flight was pretty smooth. Again, no major turbulence. Had a bit of a small snack on the plane. Nothing too fancy. A bit of a rice and some kind of meat. Nothing that I would recommend or boast about. It's a simple. Oh wow, that's a big. 哎，这里也可以，这是广场吗？对，是一个商业中心，也是一个。哦，那我可以来这里啊。可以啊。对啊，都不用去观音，那边还远是吧？还要走一会儿。哦，那我就来这里吧。可以，有地方逛就可以了。因为我也是赶时间回去这个机场。All right, guys, we are going to. Hey, Jane Oz, welcome to the stream. We're cutting short our destination. Instead of going to the Guanyin Qiao, I'm just gonna, park at this mall here, and let's just do the shopping here. Okay, I'm gonna pay the driver. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scan his QR code, right? And I'm gonna pay 15 RMB, and that recognizes my face, and that's done. All right, so that's done. All right, so that is a payment done, and I'm getting out of the cab. 谢谢你哦，哈哈，好，谢谢你，我在直播，谢谢你，谢谢你啊。All right, so, all right, hold on, guys, while I actually gather myself. Okay. All right, so. All right, so I guess it's time to sort of change the camera back at your host. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so getting the back. All right. So, apparently there's a subway station called the Jiazhou station, right over there. All right, if you can see it here. There we go. So there, right? There, the sign, Jiazhou station. Okay. And I'm gonna be just checking out this mall. Oh, in fact, there's a government building on the other side. So guys, check out this mall that is in front of me. You can already see the kinds of food that's available. You got tomahawk steaks, you got Japanese, Korean barbecue, you got your Chinese cuisines, and that is a huge mall. All right, if I can, and that's me back. All right. So let's hope that we can be allowed to sort of film in the mall. Otherwise, there will be issues. All right. So how is everybody doing on this Saturday? Is that right? For those of you in New York, I think it's Friday night. If you're in Asia, that's a Saturday. We are currently, I think it's 11. Last time I checked, it's 11:45. There we go, 11:45. All right. And check this out again, the mall. Right, the mall. There we go. We got some big brands there. Yeah. All right. This is a question that I don't have the answer to because, frankly, from what I know, China does not give out any permanent residency. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Again, I could be wrong. But the Chinese system is not exactly the same as most other countries. So I doubt that you're gonna have that kind of thing. But who knows? I could be wrong, right? So, yeah. So I think we can actually. Oh, there we go. We're in the mall. In the mall. All right. Okay. Okay. What I need to get actually is very simple. It's a perfume. So that's pretty simple. The moment I spotted this mall, I realized we could just stop here because I don't want to be going to the airport, and then in case the airport doesn't have a duty-free section, then it's not so good, because otherwise we can just come over here and get oh, there's a Tesla showroom over there. There you go. Okay, we're actually looking for. Okay. 请问一下，这边哪里有卖香水啊？哦，你们哦，对，没看到，我以为只是化妆品。OK，Dior。Right. Okay, so let's see. 我想买，对，但是我想要看有没有 Burberry， 有没有 Burberry 的？没有，只有这个。
对
OK，
就卖迪奥的嘛。
OK。那现在这个是什么 Miss Dior 是吧 ？Hold on, guys, I'm just gonna get the。就是这个是什么包装？特别包装吗？
新年包装。
哦，新年包装。OK， 那这多少钱？
这个吗？这个新年包装我要看一下。
嗯。All right, we'll get the New Year. Hey, Albert, welcome to the stream. Hello, Albert. Thank you so much for the dental. You know what I mean, right? So thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I actually met Albert momentarily in Shenzhen. Nice guy. Nice guy. All right, I think we got it. So I think over here we can get this special. Not bad. Okay, I'm just gonna.
1460。
Okay. 有什么特别的？除了
没有什么特别的。
哦，只是包装啊。
里面东西是一样的。
哦，那看一下。Okay, we got it. Get in. 哦 ，OK， 好，那这是最销的最好的一个
礼盒，
没有一个那个
产品，
它的款式，
对，
是吧？
对，算是卖的最好的一个。
OK， 那我就要这个，
就这个。
可以。All right, I got my gift. So, all right. 不好意思，小哥哥，我没看清楚，刚那个外装是这个颜色是吧？还是红色？
外装是红色的。
为什么跟这个不一样呢？
因为这个盒子暂时没有到。
你想要这个盒子？对呀，因为我要比较特别的，就是最新的是吧？
你可以这样子吗？
因为突然间看到怎么不一样了啊？
是这样子的，那个这个盒子的话，因为我们是作为展示的，对吧？
展示。
然后呢，您可以不买这个礼盒，你可以买就是我们日常包装的香水，那个价格会便宜一些，然后我们这个盒子给你装，您觉得可以吗？
但是我再看一下这个是什么不同呢？
这个的话是另外一种。
Sorry guys, I'm just 对啊，就看一下，因为我
这个的话也是限量版，它也是新春限量版的。
哦，限量版是吧？
对，两种都是限量版。
我再看一下，因为我突然间我发觉到它不一样了。
它是两个版本。
哦，
一个是这种就是红色的这种花。
哦，对，因为那个有那个老虎嘛。
对对对。
而且你说还没到，就代表那个还比这个新。
对，那个会比这个新一点。
啊。
然后，但是如果你想那个老虎的包装，你可以拿一个普通版的香水，然后
OK，
用这个盒子给你装。
那可以啊，那就这样吧，好不好？
可以吗？
但是一样的毫升是吧？
东西内容好像是一样的。
哦，那好啊，那优惠一点就好啊。All right, so it's a good thing that I spotted the difference because the gift box was actually red, and then this one, as you can see, it's a different color, right? It's much more eye-catching. So yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm losing you guys on the. So JNS is saying that hope the cases in Shenzhen are quickly controlled, and no lockdown. Well, I hope no. I hope no lockdown, because if it's a lockdown, then I'm going to be going in and be locked down, right? So it's not going to be a good idea. So anyways, like guys, I saw this the box, and it's kind of nice, right? Year of the Tiger. So definitely this is the way to go, instead of that red color one, which is a little bit different. So there you go, the Year of the Tiger special edition gift set. 哦，因为这个里面还有包括这个小，有没有？是这个里面还包括这个小东西是吧？这个
是这个呀，
是吧？
它是这个盒子里面不是这样子的，是这样子一套卖的。然后呢，我们像那种礼盒的话是这样子卖的。哦，
不好意思啊，我只是要给人家特别一点。
没关系。就是这种的，就是这种的话，它是属于全球的一个标准的一个包装。
OK。
全球标准包装。然后的话呢，就不是像这种包装。
对啊。
我就用那个盒子给你装也可以。
哦，可以好，那就这个盒子嘛。Right. Oh, is that ChongQing accent? Definitely not from me, right? From the 小哥哥 right? 但是如果比如说我买这个是多少钱
？1460，
也是1460。
对，但是那个的话是1350的。就是这个价格的话，
价格不怎么一样嘛，不分的不怎么。
只是这个包装价格，
对，
可能会多一个包装。
哦，那你能不能就卖给我这个吧？
这个不行，这个不是卖，这个是不能卖的，因为卖这个是违反公司的规定的。哦，
但是你是说这个还没到嘛？
对，这个的话它是还没有到柜。
那什么时候到？
它到底到不到我也不知道。
哦，不知道。好，那算了，不要为难你们。我只是说这个，我只是想那个真的比较特别。
看起来比较特别。
对，因为你说了嘛，它开它就有那个东西在这里嘛。
对。
然后这个只是一个盒子嘛。
对，但是打开过的东西也还是这个东西。
哦，对啊，对。那怎么不搞一个小个的呢？
小个的放不下，因为这个。
哦。
请问您是扫码？
哦，这大瓶，那我搞一个小瓶的。我搞一个放在这边。
小瓶。
对，因为
这个小的盒子是假的，小的盒子是假的。
啊，
这边的我们放在这边的盒子是假的。
OK， 好。
它打不开的。
哦 ，OK， 好 ，OK， 哇，Wow， it's complicated。It's complicated。
请问你是扫码吗？
我给你扫这个。
扫码对吧？可以的，你直接扫我们的这个商城收款码就可以了，随便是哪码都可以扫。1350，对，1350。对 ，OK。
等一下，我再想一下。那个是14什么？
那个是1460。
对，1460，只差一点点嘛。
对。
我还是拿那种吧。
拿那种的。
因为我觉得要开这个已经没有意思了。
你觉得这个那个
对啊。
更有独特一点？
对啊。
可以啊。
我只是刚才看到红色，我就在脑海里想，诶，怎么好像跟我看到的不一样？
对，那个也是新增版的，这个类似新。
对啊，我要的就是特别的嘛。
特别的。
对啊，不是要普通的。
那我们就拿那个。
好，那就拿那个吧。不好意思。 All right, I'm gonna just buy the one that's a special packaging because it's just a difference of 110 RMB. So yeah, because there's no point to get one that is what you call it. You know, are you guys following me? Because if the guy packaged it in this box, the perfume is the same. It's in this packaging, right? So it goes in. But in the other box, the perfume is already positioned in that, gift set orientation. So that's very different. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the special stuff. Hey, Malacca Tan. Malacca, that's a very unique name. Well, it's always a good experience if you are willing to experience it. So yeah. Right. So guys, look at how big the mall is here in Chongqing. I mean, I'm just scratching the surface of this the mall. There's a few levels, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, there's the Tesla, or Malacca Straits, or Malacca Tan, Malacca Straits. Tesla, yeah, Tesla. Right. Oh wow, uh, interesting. You can actually buy a car in a shopping mall nowadays. Imagine that. 哦，就这个是吧？好，好，好，好，你已经弄好了是吧？OK，
这个外
OK，
外面的话有个这样外盒的，
哦，
这样子打开的。
哦，OK，
这样子
好
它有
，OK，
外层
好好好，OK，好，好的，可以。啊，对，这样比较好嘛。对。All right, doing the final bits of the transaction. 我再扫一次，1460。
OK，好，谢谢。我就给你装
OK，好的，OK。这个好像不能，哦，不能拿上飞机哦。
这个的话，您只有托运。
哦
这个托运。
OK，OK，OK。All right, I got to figure it out again. I got to put it into my. Okay. All right, so let's go. 请问这里还有什么地方可以走的？
你要往哪里去？
我不懂，这里周围外面有什么地方好像可以走的吗？
可以走一走，可以啊。这边出去了之后的话，这边的外面都可以。
哦，有店铺吗？
店铺外面的话，店铺它不是很多，
因为我本来要去那个什么观音桥的，
观音桥对吧？
但是那边太远了，我看到这里我就在这边停一下，我只要买个香水嘛。
然后这门口那外面有那个卖汽车的，然后有卖蛋糕的，然后
哦，
你想要看什么类型的？
没有，我只是介绍给大家这个重庆的周围，然后我就要去机场了。
哦，就是机场了。
对对对。
那可以，外面只有一个广场。
只有一个广场 ，OK， 可以，好的，谢谢，就这里是吧？
对。
好，谢谢你哦。好 ，OK， we are going to have to show you guys what's left. I guess it's not so good to like live stream in a mall, right? People are cautious, right? That it might be. So anyway, just go out to. Let's see. In fact, we can actually get ourselves into the cab and go to the airport, and that would allow us to show you guys the airport if at all possible. But like I said, I have some time now. Let's check the time. It's coming to 12 noon. So I have at least 30 minutes before we head off to the airport, or 25, 10, well, 20 minutes. 20 minutes, can we do it? 20 minutes. 20 minutes, we'll show you around this area, which I'm not sure. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Check out my environment, right? It's not too shabby. So for those of you who just joined me on this stream, again, of course, thank you so much for joining. And like I said, as the thumbnail suggests, I am, having my first and last day in Chongqing because I arrived here yesterday at about 1 p.m., got to the hotel before 3 p.m., and I'm actually going to be on a 3 p.m. flight back to Shenzhen. So, guys, have a look. Let me turn the camera around. This is worth just soaking in the atmosphere here. All right, there we go. So, as the guy said, there's actually car dealerships here. This is, I'm not sure what brand this is, but they're selling cars. On this side, as I pan over, there's this magnificent LCD screen, I think. Look at that. Look at how it spans across the walkway of the bridge. Right? Look at that. So this is I would say this is one of the longest LCD screens I've seen with my own eyes. So apparently this is a little bridge, and we just came from this mall, which I think is called the Xin Guang Tiandi, right? Xin Kong Place, as it says over there, right? Xin Kong Place, Sky City. Okay. So we just came from this mall, which we didn't really explore. And then over here, you got lots of, look at this massive structure here. Right, 2 towers, 1, 2. Obviously, office buildings. Yes, Nicole, it's pretty big, isn't it? How are the malls in New York? And Yuanshen, is it? China is so modern compared to the West. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I mean, if you're always, and look at the, what you call it? Those are called what? What's the name? Construction. Oh man, I'm losing it. Help me out. What are those things called? The cranes. There we go, cranes. So they're still building in the background there. Okay. And let's see if I could just walk. I guess we'll just walk in this direction. So let's see. Okay, so the car dealership name is Li Xiang. See? Over there? The Chinese characters. Li Xiang. So that's what it is. Electric vehicles, obviously. You can buy one for about, let's see. It doesn't really say the price here. But I guess, oh, there we go. Nope, doesn't say the price. It just tells you if you want to modify or add certain. Yes, thanks, Jay. Cranes indeed. So Nicole, there aren't any malls like that here. Is that right? So they're trying out the cars. SUV. Look at that. You can select your seat colors, your color of your car. Buy a car today. And what is this? Looks like a wedding planner selling wedding rings. And another Xiao. I don't want to get it wrong. Is it Xiaomi? Is this Xiaomi? This is the car, right? That's the EV. What does it say here? No idea. All right. That's a nice looking lime green with jet black rims. Look at that. Hey, Peter Chu. There we go. I'm not sure about NASDAQ. I don't really play the stock exchange. In fact, I don't. So no idea. But this is a nice lime green. And check out those jet black rims. Interesting, right? And of course we have, so that's another view of the car. Oh, and that's how the door opens. A little bit like that. How's that for being special? So again, that's where we came from just now. The air is really actually very, smell it, fresh. No kidding. All right. That's a place for tea and coffee. Oh, Xiaopeng. Is that called Xiaopeng? Okay, my bad. Sorry. So Xiaopeng, thanks Albert. Xiaopeng is the name of that particular car maker. And yes, thanks Albert. That's the car brand. That's great. That's great. Oh, so Nicole says that will get you car jacked here. You mean what? Having a car with those kind of fancy doors? So as you can see, guys, we reached where the crane was earlier, and they're still building. Hey, Marker, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it looks like a nice car indeed. They're still building here. That behind is obviously residential areas. So you can get a glimpse of how local Chongqing or residents here would, a kind of dwelling, apartments that they would live in. And in front of us here, this tree that is barren of leaves due to the winter season. All right. As I make my way down here to have a look at this neighborhood, right? We can have this look at this neighborhood here. So again, check out the pavements, right? The pavements here. Again, behind us now, we can see from, again, another crane in the distance, still building, right? You got residential, commercial buildings there. And that's obviously your Xing Huang Tiandi, the Shin Kong Sky City. That's where we were at momentarily. The mall, massive mall. You need time. You need time to come to Chongqing and experience. One day is not enough. So I was actually at another 步行街, right? Like a shoppers area yesterday, where there is a great amount of food stalls selling, you know, lots of Chinese cuisines. And I was told that basically all cities, like big cities, you'll get a food street like that. So in Shenzhen, in Luohu, we have the Dongmen street, food street. And apparently yesterday I was able to look at the equivalent of Chongqing. And if you want to get some workout done, there's a gym membership. Look at that. It seems like there is 2 floors of gym, right? With a further 3rd floor being something else. There we go. Right? We got a little red mascot there. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. And we have some, you know, nicely parked bikes over here. On the other side, a nice look at the Bank of Chongqing, a place for selling tea. Have I had a chance to see the subway station? Not this one, but when I first arrived in Chongqing, the very first time I took the subway and I did a video on that. So if you can check out my other videos on Chongqing, my first trip to the Raffles City Hotel. Wrong, the Escort. The Escort. Then you can check out the situation of the subway over there. M99 beer. You guys want to have a beer? Well, not for me, not at this time of the day. You want to join, Nicole, the big gym? So Nicole wants to join the big gym. Well, there's plenty of big gyms in China, unfortunately. Right? It's so bad that they got many massive gyms. China is so bad that there is so many big malls and big gyms. Oh, you meant the Li Ziba. Yeah, I was there again on the first trip. I was there. That was freaking hot on that summer's day. It's called Li Ziba. I had a chance to see it from the outside. I didn't actually look at it from the inside. Hey, hello, Santan. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. I'm actually on my way to the airport now, so I wouldn't be able to see Alex, although I had a chance last night to meet him. He actually texted me at about, I think, about 11. Let me check it out. Hold on, let me check it. Let me, hold on. Now it's 12:10. Let me get the camera back. I'm back, guys. There we go. I'm back, guys. So yeah, Alex actually texted me last night at about let's see. Oh, 9:57, not 11, right? 9:57. To go to some karaoke session, but I was really washed out because I did a 6.5 hours live stream the day before. I got home at about 1 a.m. Woke up at 5 a.m. for my flight to Chongqing. So wasn't really feeling that I want to be stressing this old body of mine for another session of KTV, which may last probably up till 12 a.m. or 1. Because the last time when we did that, we went all the way to like 4 a.m. After the KTV, we went to have drinks in the Revolution Bar. It's a brunch that I've also went to in Shenzhen. So yeah, that was really straining, and I thought today I should have enough energy kept for myself, you know, to do a live stream. And otherwise, I wouldn't be as energetic as I look now. I'll probably be like the guys. Welcome to another stream. I'm in Chongqing, and yeah, so like that, right? So all right, so guests on Earth, welcome to the stream. Nice of you to join. Okay, guys, I'm actually okay, so that's another view of where we came from, the mall behind me. All right, that's where we picked up the Miss Dior. And now I think it is time for me to make my way to the airport. All right. What do you guys want to? You guys want to go on a cab ride to the airport? Let me know. Right. So a nice mall, which I would have loved to just go shop and walk and relax and just check out the different. I mean, look at that mall. Look at that mall. right? Look at the mall, guys. Oh my goodness. So I can see some familiar stores like selling some stuff like Sony and all these things, which is always interesting to check out, right? Sony, check out some gear, um, camera equipment, and who knows what else that mall has, right? It's massive, all right? So, all right, so let's go. Okay, cool. Let's get into a cab again, and let's go. All right, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay. So I'm just gonna see if I can get into a cab. Let's wait for a cab somewhere here. Oh, in fact, the cab has just stopped right in front of me. See? How lucky are we? Okay. And lucky for him as well, right? Because he just dropped off a passenger and he'll be picking up another passenger. So it's a win-win situation, isn't it? Yeah. 你好，我要去机场，可以吗？去机场。好好。等他们先下车。So they are going to alight a couple, right? A nice, handsome man and a pretty lady. Okay. 好，我先把东西放后面。好。Okay, there we go, guys. All right, there we go. As usual, the bag goes in first. All right, the bag goes in first, followed by the luggage. There we go. And we'll keep Miss Dior in our hands. 好，你好，你好，我去机场那个T3好不好？T3啊。等一下，让我确认一下哈。我在直播。等一下，让我确认一下是哪一个 T。不然等下走错了。让我确认一下啊。对。哎，这位好司机会，对我在直播，现在有大概30个人来看。我是新加坡的，然后现在回深圳，但是你不用担心，我不是从新加坡来的，我已经在中国待了2年了。疫情刚好我就在深圳了，所以现在我就是要给我的观众直播一下去机场，但是我要确认一下是去哪一个机场。是 T3 吗？T3 对，是 T3 好，是 T3 好。Okay, guys, we have confirmed our coordinates and we'll be able to go. So let's turn the camera around so you guys can actually see where we're going versus looking at my face. Settings, camera, and we are going to go to the back camera. Back camera. Yes. Okay, guys. So enjoy the ride to the airport from 这一带是叫什么呢？这里啊，这里地名叫新牌坊。OK， 好。刚才我本来要去那个观音桥的。观音桥离这边还要多久？观音桥相对上车离观音桥啊，只有2点多公里。哦，2点多公里哈。因为刚才我只是想买一个小礼物，我就刚才看到这个星光天地，对我就停下来了，就搞定了。对，当时本来是要去那个观音桥的，他们酒店说去观音桥，但是从那个酒店。我做那个的士也是经过蛮多商场的，其实。对啊，对啊，对。Alright, so. Hey, hello, Ugu. Right, Chongqing is so different now. Were you here before? Were you here before when you saw Chongqing in a different light? Okay, so yeah, I'm actually gonna look at. So Nicole confirms that it's very lucky to get into the cab. Yes, I agree. And of course, Jane SA is impressed with the impressive mall, which we didn't have a chance to have a look into. Our friend TFWT, did you go to Chongqing to get an employee of Chongqing? I'm not sure what that means. I don't quite get you. Did you go to Chongqing to get an employee of Chongqing? What does that mean? Did I go to get an employee? You mean get employment? No, I did not go to get employment. Right. So anyway, guys, so this is Chongqing on the way to the airport, right? I guess that's only as much as you can see in terms of the horizon, the buildings, because we're on the highway. There's actually not too much to look at, but it's still something. Yes, Santan, got it. He meant employment. But no, I did not go to get any employment in Chongqing. I was invited to basically check out the many scenery and attractions in Chongqing that I can film for my channel for you guys to have a look. So that's exactly what I did. So the first time you went to China was in the late 90s. Oh, wow. Okay. I was the first time for me is actually in the early 90s. I would say 93. So 93, I was in Beijing. And it was a very, very different Beijing, obviously, from that time as compared to the Beijing that I just recently went to again after 28 years, guys. After 28 years, I returned to Beijing, right? And I went to Tiananmen Square again, visited the Forbidden City a little bit, because the last time I remembered, I had a walk around the preserved body of Mao Zedong. But this time around, I didn't do that. I'm not even sure if it's still there. But yes, it's very much different from back in the day. I was even telling the guard that back in the day, there's no need for you to be checking my ID as I cross the junction. But now it's different. Right? So now there's lots of security and stuff like that. Roger that, but no, I am not seeking employment with Chongqing. I've already established yesterday, or rather the day before. Yes, the day before, right? I was on my live stream, the earlier part of my 6.5 hours live stream. I mentioned that my sole purpose in China is to build my brand, and that brand is the aircraft models and action figures. So I am not seeking any employment with anybody other than myself. So Darvis, how much did I pay for the Ff2 Engine? Well, I have it right here. Okay. I have it right here. It's hold on, guys. It's 784 RMB, as you can see, while the corresponding flight, which I came, was about 908 RMB. Although there are various prices, I could have gotten a flight for as little as 360 RMB back, but the timing wasn't the 2:50 p.m. It was, I think, the 11 a.m. or it was like the something else. So yeah, it depends on the time, right? In fact, I can show you guys right now. If you guys give me a minute, I would show you guys exactly how it works. So all you do is to go into the C-Trip app, some commercials there, and obviously click on the airfare, right? The airfare, and you can see Chongqing to Shenzhen, right? On today, and just basically select the one-way trip. And you can see, right? There's a 11 p.m. departing for 350 RMB, 350 by 11 a.m. There's a 1 p.m. at 550 RMB, and that's mine right there. So 4:50. That's my flight right there. My thumb is pointing. My left thumb is pointing there, and that's 690. But after adding all the fuel surcharge and stuff, then you derive at the amount, which is 784. All right. So I hope that explains it. So Ing Chuan, Ko Ing Chuan, meet up with Alex Reportify. I guess nope, we're not meeting this time around, unfortunately. Although I had a chance to meet him last night, but I was definitely much physically, I guess, worn out, and I didn't want to, first of all, meet him, and am not in my best condition, and at the same time, further exert myself for the evening, and then have a late night, and then this morning probably I'll be very feeling maybe with a sore throat and just not feeling good. So it's good to keep tabs on your body. Hey, Shi Chen. Always hard to pronounce your name, my friend. YTL. Okay, YTL is good. Thank you. Jiao yourself. Santan mentions that Alex is partnering with ChongQing. Well, I would have to say that Alex has a work visa. Otherwise, he's not just coming here as a partner, or rather partnering. So he is technically employed by ChongQing. Board Army, wow. ChongQing is a tourist bureau for Chongqing, that's correct. Yes, I would agree that he's employed. Pleasure is all mine, Darvish, no worries. So for those of you who just joined the stream, we are currently on our way to Chongqing Airport, Terminal 3, in a cab. We're in a cab now. We had previously started the journey this morning at about 11:25 a.m., where I took you guys in another cab ride in a short distance to a mall to pick up a little gift to bring back to Shenzhen. And we are back in the cab to proceed to the airport for my flight back to Shenzhen. So I thought I would share the journey to the airport. If you guys would find it interesting to have a look at traveling in China, or in Chongqing, if you guys find that looking at the highway is interesting enough as a stream, then I would have done my job. So Jay, what did you do yesterday after arriving in Chongqing? So what I did was I went for my COVID test, right? Because we were going to this ski resort, and the last time round we almost nearly didn't make it to the Wulong County, because upon entering the county, the residents, the area where they have residency, including a hotel, there is actually a guard post, and the guard post was asking for my COVID test because I'm a foreigner, before allowing me into the compound. But I guess they sorted it out. Otherwise, I didn't have a COVID test, and that would be quite disastrous. Should I back then was denied entry to the Wulong County. So having learned that lesson, the team this time around made sure I got my COVID test when I arrived, and I did that. I went to a hospital that was within a walking distance from my hotel, and we did the test, and the test result is exactly here in my hands right now. It says that I'm negative over there, but because of the outbreak of COVID cases in Shenzhen, just as I left yesterday, the authorities here are much more cautious because knowing that the virus would evade any tests, they want to play it safe and not potentially allow a asymptomatic carrier, yours truly, myself, an asymptomatic carrier of COVID into the resort and potentially infecting more people. So that is the measures taken. Hence, I'm actually heading back to Shenzhen instead of joining the team who are now on their way to the ski resort. So videos demat. All right, you got that covered. Ming Dynasty, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. There's an explosion in ChongQing that killed 16 people. Really? Okay. Then I guess our condolences to those affected. That's all I can say. There's nothing else I can do. Eastern Wind Express, welcome, welcome, welcome. Not in a good mood. No, I'm always in a good mood unless I'm really triggered. Such that I lose myself and become the Hulk. Otherwise, I think I'm in an okay mood. My pleasure, Nicole. My pleasure. Thanks a lot for joining, and hopefully, like I said, you are watching it live here, albeit with a bit of delay. In New York, checking out ChongQing here. See all the yellow caps in ChongQing? That's the signature, right? They're all in yellow caps. Dynamite Dragon, hi, welcome, welcome. Hello from Southern California. Southern California will be what, San Diego? Is that right? Southern California? Let me know. It's always, that everything comes to an end, isn't it? Everything comes to an end. Nothing is forever. And, due to COVID, I guess that's the main reason. Otherwise, as a resident, as a permanent resident of Hong Kong, I can actually commute between Hong Kong and Shenzhen quite freely most of the time. In fact, all the time. Because Singaporeans have a 15-day visa-free entry into mainland China. But that privilege has been abolished as COVID struck. So things change, right? And like any country, you must have a valid visa to maintain in the country. And most of the time for foreigners, it's a tourist visa. But because the tourist visa itself has been abolished, hence to get into China, due to the zero COVID policy and the COVID prevention measures, the whole idea is to prevent foreigners from entering China, because the only way to have a foreigner not come into China is to not give them a visa. And like I said, the easiest way to get a visa is a tourist visa. So if any foreigner applies for a tourist visa, they have to reject it because the visa is abolished. There's no such thing as a tourist visa anymore. And if they apply that to foreigners outside of China, they must also apply it to foreigners in China, right? It has to be across the board. It can't be double standards. One for someone else and another for someone else. So the only way to stay in China is if I have a wife and I can stay on a spouse visa, or if I seek employment. So I sought employment, but due to some, I guess, reasons behind the employment application that was, I would say, either not fulfilling the criteria or something wrong with the company, right? If the company had experienced problems with the law previously, or the owner of the company has encounters with the law, then that obviously is a red flag. And like an insurance policy rider, if you get a rider on a policy, and if there's anything wrong with the policy, the rider automatically drops off. So with a problem with the company, then obviously the employee would be affected as well. That's just the way it is. So Dynamite, you're from Orange County, San Diego to LA. Okay. What is Bakersfield? Bakersfield. So guys, we are almost, in fact, we are already at the airport. Check it out. This is ChongQing. 这个机场的名字叫什么？什么江啊？这个机场的名字叫江北。This is a 江北 Airport. 江北 ChongQing Airport. 江北。我们到了。谢谢你。哇 ，Look at the SWAT. Oh, check it out. Only on a live stream, guys. 啊，我先付钱给你哈。啊，先付钱给你。啊，先付钱，然后再拿行李，慢慢来哈。Alright, so I'm paying the driver. 再扫一下，不懂什么事情。哎，有了，多少？48. Alright, so it's 48 RMB to the airport, and again we're gonna do the facial recognition. Done. 好，谢谢。You guys are gonna actually get myself out of the cab. 谢谢你哈，谢谢你，新年快乐。Alright, guys, we are going to grab my stuff out of the cab. Alright, firstly, this one here, and then my bag. Okay. Alright, so we say bye to the cab, and yeah, we're doing good time. We are like 12:36. Our flight is 2:50, so 12:50 we should be at the airport, and we are at the airport. All right, so the cost of living varies, right? It varies from what is your expectations of living, isn't it? You can live either very modestly, right? Or you can live much more extravagantly, right? Basically, you can have let's see, what's the light? Oh, there we go. Basically, you can have a meal for like 20 RMB, a meal, like a lunch, and a breakfast, like a simple bowl of noodles, like in a Zheng Fu restaurant. I like to have the soup vermicelli, tang mi fen. That's 9 RMB. But it's not actually cheap, isn't it? If you look at it, 9 RMB is about, correct me if I'm wrong, it's about $2 Sing, isn't it? About $1.40 US, right? 9 RMB. So it's not exactly cheap. But imagine if you go and grab a 9 RMB breakfast, a bowl of noodles, and then you proceed to have a nice Starbucks next door, and the Starbucks Americano smaller size is 22 RMB. Your coffee is even more expensive than your than your actual staple food that fills you to the stomach. So that's always been something that I have a bit of a problem with, because I feel that I'm like, buying a fried fritter, right? The youtiao, one RMB for youtiao. Maybe even in those like really like grassroots, like local areas, you can get a bowl of fried noodles for like 5 RMB. But then again, when I go to McDonald's for a simple hot coffee, it's not even Starbucks. Let's go for McDonald's, right? McDonald's, the coffee is like 10 RMB. So it's much more expensive when you start to get to I would say non-local businesses, right? If you get the mom and pop shops, the ones making their own food, selling their own stuff, you can get it, 20 RMB. But once you go to a franchise, you want to grab, let's say a suan cai yu, those a fish, at least 98 and above, right? Depending on the size of the if you want a small or a big, or if you go to get some hot pot, then you get to have a base soup base that's about 98 RMB, 58 RMB, and then you add the food. Easily, a barbecue or a hot pot will set you back 200 to 300, if not 500 even RMB, depending on what you eat, right? So back to the question, there's no real answer. There's no real answer as to how much the cost of living is. It all depends on you. You can either live very frugally, or you can live very extravagantly. I mean, who buys Dior, right, on a daily basis in China, right? There are other options for fragrances in those little shops, right? Local brands. There's a fragrance like a fruity smell or something. So you can get a perfume for, I don't know. I've never bought before, but I would surmise less than 100 RMB. But yeah. So that's my little answer there. Hopefully that answers you, Darvis. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. If you instantly get married, yes, I think if I instantly get married, there's a chance for me to stay, apply for a spouse visa. Is this my shortest ever trip? Let's see. No, my shortest ever trip is from Hong Kong. I flew back to Singapore, and after getting to Singapore from the airport, meaning from the airport I got back to home in Singapore, the journey back home, and then getting my things done, I went back to the airport straight away to get a flight back to Hong Kong. That was my shortest ever outstation trip, without even spending a night. So this one I spent a night, so it's not yet my shortest ever trip. You paid to an individual. This will stop in March. That's correct. Yes, there is reforms on the WeChat and Alipay system, whereby you can no longer pay to individuals and you can't send like red packets. So previously, in this WeChat format, you can actually send red packets to your friends, limited to 200 RMB per red packet. But yeah, all this is going to be reformed. I heard about it just last month, and it is all part of the crackdown on basically untraceable money, right? So the government wants to know where the money is flowing to. So again, the totalitarian government, right? i.e. cracking down on money laundering, right? Potential money laundering. Because of a few bad hats, everyone is affected, isn't it? Because of the terrorist events of 9/11 that changed air travel forever, everybody's affected. We got to be inconveniencing ourselves to travel by air, stringent checks and everything. So people who are money laundering on WeChat, sending money without trace, and doing illegal things, then the government has to crack down on this kind of activities, and that affects every single civilian and innocent everyday people who otherwise uses the app for legitimate reasons. But that's the way it is, isn't it? That's the way it is. Anyway, always barely have comparing. What's this? Always, not always, barely have comparing such a huge land and population. Only if you mean to say something here. Okay, not sure what this means. There's RMB, 9 RMB for a bowl of noodles. You know, gotta maybe walk this way. The light is this direction. Anyway, guys. Hello to Mr. I can't really pronounce this. 你好，你好，你好，下午好，下午好。这是去深圳。All right, guys, I'm going to actually try to attempt to go into the terminal with the live stream. If they say that I can't do it, then I have to end the live stream. All right, so let's see how it goes. First of all, I got to get my. Well, in fact, it's a good chance to let you see the measures that's being put in place for travelers to an airport in China. At least it's kind of similar for most airports. I'm walking backwards because the light is in this direction. If I did it this way, I'll be all blacked out, right? So always be wary of your light. So this is much better, isn't it? Okay. All right. So I'm actually gonna attempt to. Oh, boys, I just bumped into the officer. Okay. So what this is behind me is the right. The entrance to the terminal, but before you go in, you got to show your health codes, right? So we're going to show the health code, of course. Put on the mask. So I'm going to do that right now. All right, so I will be putting on the mask. All right. There we go. So we got mask on, right? Mask is on. Let's see. All right, mask is on. All right, and let's see if let's see what they require. All right. Okay.要看什么呢？ Hold on, guys. So the first thing I gotta show. All right, so we can actually go in. So. All right, so we passed the first stage. All right. All right. All right. So we passed the first stage. Oh. All right. So we passed the second stage. So we're currently in the terminal. All right. And once we are done, we can actually do the check-in. All right, that's not too bad. Not too bad. I was afraid that, but then again, don't celebrate too fast. We might be rejected right here, so be careful. All right. So we are waiting here for some reason. All right, we're waiting. Oh, is the security inspection for anti-explosive? See the blue sign? Security inspection for anti-explosive. Please wait 1 minute. So they are kind of inspecting us for the anti-explosives. So, all right. So it's gonna. Oh, my T-shirt is the Kinikuman. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're good. We can actually. So we passed. So guys, we passed. We passed the initial. The initial. So we are in Chongqing, Jiangbei Airport. Check it out, guys. This is Jiangbei Airport. Okay, Terminal 3. All right. So I'm going to find out which check-in counter I'm going to be at for my flight. Yes, Jane also Kinnikuman is a Japanese wrestler manga. Yes. Okay, guys, let's check it. Let's check it. Come on. We are on the 1:30 flight. Right, 1:30. I don't see it. Oh no, 2:30. Sorry, 2:50. My bad. 2:50. I don't see it. 2:50. Let's check it out. Let's see. I'm actually looking at the board. Help me to find the board. Two. I don't see 2 o'clock. I'm seeing only 1:40 and like 4 o'clock. So where is the 2 o'clock? Unless it's cancelled, right? It can't be cancelled, right? So let's see. Anyway, let me just check out again. Let's see. Let's check it out. All right, I'm gonna check my flight again. Let's see. I'm on ZH, so let's see where ZH checks in at. ZH. There's no ZH at all. That's kind of strange. ZH. All right, guys. Let me just look at some of your comments. Yes, Nicole. Yeah, I'm actually looking at my flight now. I still don't see it. Let me find the flight first. Hey, Trump, welcome to the stream. I'm here in Jiangbei Airport here in Chongqing, going back to Shenzhen, and I am waiting to check in. Indeed, my flight's at 2:50. 2:50. So it means that 2:50. That means I'm now 2 hours ahead of my flight. So I'm good. I'm good in terms of check-in time. But just where is my flight? Kind of strange. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we see it. Now we see the 2 o'clock. Now we see the 2 o'clock flights is coming up. Let me find it. Wow, look at the number of flights, guys. It is you're gonna go to Urumqi, right? You go to Shenzhen, Nanchang, Beijing, let's see. Come on. 250. Hold on. 250. The latest ones we have is, oh, there we go. 250. There we go. But it's not yet showing my flight. ZH. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's moved forward to 242. 235. Why is that so? Oh, 26. Nope, the flight is not there. Anyway, so ZH is counter 3H. Let's go to the counter 3H. All right. Hey, Chris, Jim， 我上个月刚去重庆 8D City. Okay, cool. You're exactly right, Bot. We are just a little bit over 2 hours, so they wouldn't show it yet. Hello. Hey, Alex. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm here, back in Jiangbei Airport in Chongqing, having brought the people here on a bit of a tour of Chongqing in a cab twice. We went to a mall somewhere. It's called the Shin Kong Sky City. I think I got that right. And yeah, we got the cab back to the airport here. So I did my part to show Chongqing as much as I could. So yeah, thanks Alex for joining. Have a great weekend. Yes, as I was telling them, you text me at about 10 p.m. last night with directions on how to get to some karaoke, but I was feeling a little bit worn out due to my exertions the previous day, right? And yeah, I thought that if I had gone to the karaoke, that I would be feeling kind of worn out again this morning. So had to pass on that one to maintain my overall well-being and energized condition. So hope you understand. But I definitely would have to catch up with you the next time round. Okay, so thank you so much, Alex. And I've met you in person as well. Exactly the man that you guys see on his videos. Excellent character. Oh, you can't hear my voice? Are you sure? I thought I got myself the AirPods and everything is good. Let me know if you are hearing me okay. Yeah, I'm actually heading back to Shenzhen, so I'm actually going to head to the 3F to check in. So I'm going to bring you guys to check in. Great, thanks, Nicole. You can hear me, that's good. So 3F is 3H. Let me just check on that as well. Okay, so 3H, FGH. There we go, 3H. So this is Chongqing's Jiangbei Airport. For those of you who have not been before, it's pretty big, I would say. Comparable, definitely to Shenzhen. Comparable. All right. You got a nice outlook there. Air travel. 3H. Okay. All right, we're gonna get ourselves checked in. Air China, okay. Air China.请问一下，这个是这个吗？哎，不是， 这个航空啊，
是这里。
是这里吗？
你要托运吗？
对对对，要托运。Okay, all right. So this is the correct queue. All right, so we're gonna. Oh, all right. So again, thanks guys for joining my stream as I bring you guys in a check-in video live here in Chongqing's Jiangbei. So we will be checking in momentarily. All right, but I'll have to sort out my luggage because what's wrong with my mask here? Okay, this one's pretty like there we go. There we go. I'm gonna have to check in. Hold on, guys, while I set you down. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. I'm just gonna set you guys down while I. 哦，你们先去吧，你们先去吧。I'm holding up the queue. I just have to sort out sort this out. All right, looks like it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to take out my. So I actually bought something that doesn't allow me to put it into the. Okay. Do it this way. Let's hope it works now. So it works now. Let's see. Okay, I think we can get it done. So all this for a perfume, right? I initially had all things packed nicely, but there we go. There we go. Not quite. Not quite. 你们可以先走啊，对。Oh. So see the. Okay, got it, guys. Okay. All right. Managed to squeeze the perfume into my check-in, which otherwise was kind of full. Okay, let's see. What did I miss? So Alex says that T3 taxis are good and bad. Electric ride is smooth, but the brakes are annoying. All right, what is T3 taxis? Yes, March story time. Yes, we do ship to the USA, of course. All right, so, huh? Oh, okay, so I'm ushered back to this site. Okay, we're gonna check in really soon. All right, guys. So for those who are just joining us, we got 50 people on this stream. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am in Chongqing's airport, getting checked in to go back to Shenzhen. There happens to be a case of COVID in Shenzhen when I took off to Chongqing, and then for better precaution, the authorities decided that those coming in from Shenzhen should undergo a 14-day quarantine before they are allowed to like freely move around, especially in like the protected areas. Protected in terms of like it's like nice scenic natural spots, right? Like your ski resorts, your Wulong County, the hiking trails. Another friend of mine, Walkabout Roho, just got rejected to hike the Great Wall, again, due to needing a COVID test. So that goes to show you how strict, as we all know, China's zero COVID policy, and then keeping everybody safe from the virus. That means, well, drastic times, drastic measures, right? So exactly, that's what it is. All right, so I got my, I'm next in line, and I'll be able to share with you guys as I check in. All right. Okay, so. Whew. Wow, that is a very ambitious question. And if you're asking me, then I would, based on my personal feeling, I would think in 5 years' time. If not 5 years' time, then 2030. That's the date that you want to mark in your calendars as the end of COVID. Hello, ni hao. Okay, I'm checking in, guys. Okay, so there we go. So I'm checking in. So one luggage, and got to give the lady my papers. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I got no ID card. I only got my papers. So in lieu of my passport, I've gotten this piece of paper that the lady will have a look. And hopefully, Alex, hopefully. That's just my own personal opinion. 深圳，要不要看核酸啊？哎，怎么不用呢？啊？那我还做了了。啊？做了一下，放心啊。我刚从深圳过来，然后他这边不给我待留，因为我从深圳过来有疫情，我现在要回去了。我本来是要待这个周末的，去凤都。对啊，但是去不了，现在要回深圳， 因为从深圳过来的要隔离14天。I explained to the lady what happened. All right, I got to come here and quarantine. Okay. Yes, I'm sure many people outside are waiting to come to China. 这是什么？ Okay. All right, got my boarding pass. And it says 这个是窗口还是什么？窗口吗 ？OK. 是 OK. Then gate F14. Okay, thank you. Okay, 谢谢。All right, we are checked in. Oh, and we have to go towards the next step, which is obviously something that the live stream cannot proceed into, which is the security area. So prior to going in, I'll probably have to say goodbye to you guys. But over here is where they discover that if you have any illicit materials or stuff in your check-in baggage, you have to come over here to take it out. Yeah. Oh, okay. See, so no filming here. But anyway, so if you miss, you forgot that there is some lithium batteries or some kind of a power bank in your check-in baggage, then they will scan it, they will detect it, and then they will ask you to remove it before allowing you to check in the baggage. So that's how advanced in terms of security measures it is for checking what's in the contents of your check-in baggage. So yeah. I could keep the phone on, just let go dark. Really? Really? Okay. Wow. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's see. Okay. That's a good idea, Alex. We'll do that. In the meantime, I'm just trying to show you guys around at least the outside of the airport. And let's see what kind of stores they have in store. I'm always a fan for checking around what's available in the airport. Okay, so Alex is giving some good advice here. Just leave the stream and put the phone in the tray. Okay, Alex, let's try that. All right. Okay, so can you have a power bank? No, you cannot. Power banks are not allowed in a check-in luggage. It has to be removed. It has to be hand carried. So all power banks are hand carried with you, and you will go through the security with your power banks. So you can't check in, power banks. All right, we got our good old Starbucks over here. All right, there's a Starbucks. For every occasion, there's a Starbucks. So Starbucks, I think I surmise they're making so much money in China. Everywhere I go, there's a Starbucks or two or three. We got a little panda house here. Panda house that has memorabilia and plushies of Sichuan's panda, right? So, 不什么定，所以出行一定要安利了解一下目。Okay. So I guess what you're saying is not. You always got to check the status of what's going on before you travel, so you can understand what's the requirements needed for every single place that you go. Fair enough, fair enough. It's actually getting pretty warm here. I'm going to have to remove my jacket. It's really, really warm. So I'm going to set you guys down. You got your Muji to go. So I'm going to set you guys down here. Found an elevated platform for us to. Whoa. They got this thing in the way. All right, okay. Hey, Wei Zhang. Oh, okay. All right, let me Hello， 我刚刚到江北机场，在直播，你们玩得开心，后会有期。So I just sent a message, a video message to the team from ChongQing to tell them to enjoy their expedition, and that we'll meet in the coming future. So, what's wrong with my mask? It's kind of strange. It's kind of not centralized. Maybe I'll change a mask. I got changes. So this one seems to be much tighter. But at least it's symmetrical. There we go, symmetrical. Okay. There we go. It's too hot. It's too hot, guys. Wow. So Alex, thanks a lot for the invite again last night. As I mentioned, I would have loved to go, but was kind of washed out. So I'll catch you the next time, man. I'll definitely catch you around. I have to go back and sort out my visa situation, and hopefully with some luck, I could still be able to survive the Xing. I will see how it goes. All right. Just gonna put. Okay, all set. All right, guys. Yeah. So there is seemingly, that's it. Not too much going on in terms of shops outside. Right. There's a police post behind me. You got 7-Eleven here. So yeah. So from end to end, we've reached the end around there. I think there's a little shop that sells xiao mian. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Many countries turning into police states. Wow. Oh. Good vibes. Oh, Amanda Seyfried. Amanda Seyfried. Okay. So it says 离开 there you go 离开重庆一碗小面 so have a last bowl of noodles before leaving Chongqing. Okay, this is the Chongqing 小面 Chongqing street food. What's 2 hours? So should I grab a 这是重庆小面吗？是辣的是吧？哦，好，let's have our Chongqing 小面 here. All right, let's sit ourselves down. Let's grab some good old Chongqing 小面 before we leave. There we go. All right. Okay. Whew. That's quite a bit of. Okay, I'm gonna have to excuse myself for a little bit as I go to the gents. So I'm gonna set my. I'll see you guys in just give me like 3 minutes. All right, 3 minutes. I'll be back. All right, I'm back, guys. That wasn't even 3 minutes. Okay, so yeah, let's grab some Chongqing 小面. Okay, let's go. All right, so that's the menu here. All right, and oh, it seems like this is a very well-known restaurant. Look at that. There's lots of pictures of other branches. 啊，对，
是什么？
我要，这里没有吗？有。我要那个就是正宗的重庆小面。
重庆小面我们特色的是这个招牌牛肉面，是门口打广告的那个。
哦，那就这个嘛。
要微辣的、麻辣的。
要麻辣。
要麻辣的。
要麻一点，要辣一点。
好。
啊。
加蛋吗？煎鸡蛋。
煎两边的，对。
对对。
All right, yes. 啊。
这边要在前面来先买单呢。
可以。
先看我的。
哦哦，谢谢谢谢。哪里买？啊，可以，你买。All right, so they are gonna get my Chongqing Xiaomian. This is obviously a famous place, and the 招牌 is the 牛肉小面。好，可以了吗？谢谢啊，谢谢你。啊，谢谢。So 48 RMB, guys. See? So if you actually get on a 48 RMB per meal, then that's how much it costs. But normally, this is responding to Jarvis's question earlier about the standard of living in China. Again, you can be living. This 48 could last you 2 days if you wanted to. All right, 2 days or more of food. If you were to buy 48 RMB of groceries from the market and then cook at home, then I would think that it will last you three days. So, but for me, it's gone in 60 seconds. So, actually, no, Nicole, 48 RMB for a bowl of noodles is not cheap, in my opinion. You can get it for like 25. So 48 is a bit on the high side. But then again, now some of the McDonald's meals are around 40 something, right? The Angus burgers in McDonald's. So yeah. So everybody's talking about some kind of explosions that happened. Okay. Not exactly in the airports here. I've experienced, especially when you have like a franchise or branches of places, they don't charge airport prices. They charge exactly what you would be charged if you were in downtown. So, right. So let me check on some messages from the iChongQing team who have been sending me some stuff. Um, ，All right, let's await. If Canada is going to enforce measures, then they should call in the military to support. What's that? What is the topic of discussion there? Um, 自签武王证件到期 ，yes，证件到期，对的，对的。Hey, how do you pronounce your name? Joe? I don't know. Ugu? Happy New Year. Yeah, I'm just checking some of the older comments which I've missed. And Dynamite Dragon, thanks a lot for the well wishes. Thank you so much. 好的，好的，想我就看我的视频嘛。So last night I went around the food area, and this is some of the pictures I took yesterday night, right? So that was me in. So this clock tower here, this clock tower is a commemoration of Chongqing. There's some historical facts to it. And there's another area that I went to. It's called Ff2. It's a revamped area that has like ancient style architecture, but with modern businesses. As usual, your Starbucks, stuff like that. There you go. Speaking of which, right, the Starbucks. That's Starbucks right there in this building. And of course, I posed for this picture. It's actually fake noodles. It's not real. These noodles are fake. Oh, there we go. Our noodles is here. Yeah, 谢谢。对，有个蛋是吧？哦，好，谢谢。OK，谢谢。Guys, all right, check this out. Whoops. Okay. There we go. 不用，可以的。All right. So this is famous Chongqing 小面. All right. I love the spicy mala taste, and it's oh, look at the noodles. It's fine noodles, and you got some beef pieces here, right? Beef pieces and the whole works, right? And of course, you gotta top it off with a fried egg on the top. There we go. That's perfect. All right, Alex, have a good one, and I'll definitely see you soon. Thanks for joining the stream, Alex. Thanks for joining the stream. All right. So I'm back. Okay. So pardon me as I dine, but of course I'm gonna do my other video. Hold on. There we go. Hey guys, welcome back to another Ramen Lee's food journey. Today I'm here in Jiangbei Airport here in Chongqing, and I'm having some Chongqing xiaomian. That's right. Loving xiaomian. All right, so that's my first cut. And then I'm gonna be doing this. All right, done. Finished my filming for. So pardon as I, excuse me as I try this. Okay, live guys, live having my meal live. Mm. Very good. Very good. Hey, Eric, welcome to the stream. Still unfinished. It's okay. It's okay. Bon appetit. Okay, this is the real one. Right? Yesterday I was posing for the fake one, but this is the real one. So I gotta get another picture here. This is the real deal. The real deal. Hold on. My camera lens is. All right. There we go. Mm. Good. Oh, there we go. All right, trying the beef. Mm. Have you guys tried ChongQing xiaomian? It's basically these noodles in this broth that is like mala. Mm. You guys can carry on eating what you're having at home. So I feel sorry if I'm, having these noodles and then you guys are just watching me eat. But this beef noodles, Eric, is actually mala. It's ChongQing xiaomian. Mm. I'm gonna try to finish this in the next 5 minutes. Mm. The egg goes really well with this, the whole taste. After we're done, there's a bit of a dessert here. It's a set. Oh, it's a bit choppy now. I guess it happens, isn't it? It happens. 没吃过。Wow. So later on, guys, we're gonna attempt to smuggle you through the security as we get into the boarding gates. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully, it's a success. Time now is 1:40, and I'm always very um, acutely aware of the time. So 1:40. The boarding time says 2:05. So we have to actually get ourselves in the next 5 minutes. All right, we'll be done. All right, next 5 minutes. I'll wrap this up in the next 5 minutes. Oh, the spice is I'm enjoying the spice. Wow. You did that on purpose, really? Which one? Which one? All right, finishing up the last bit. Will do, will do. Thanks a lot. Catch you in a bit. Well, it is 1:39, 1:40 p.m. So it's time for lunch. Noodle? Yeah, noodle. It's not. It's good. It's good. What's available over there for your midnight snack? Pizza? Delivery? McDonald's? Right, guys, I'm almost done. See, clean house. Wow. Okay, time for the dessert, and we can head off to the. Wow. So Singaporeans would know that this is kind of like cheng tng, right? It's a dessert. You know cheng tng? Ching tang. Got some white fungus inside there. You got Joseph Genesis. Yes, you are joining me now, right now, in this live stream. Thank you so much. Good. All right, guys, we're done. Okay, it's time to head off to the security. Oops. 谢谢你哈，啊，
这个好不好吃？
好，好吃，
吃哈。
好吃。
怎么看得到你刚才开的？
哦，我现在是直播，
直播吗？看不到。
哦，你看不到，对，我是直播到广外的，对啊，外面，对对对对，谢谢你哈。
谢谢你。这个方式键可以哪些地方？
什么？
这个方式键哪些地方可以？
在 U 管呢，U 管平台。对。
你选面在重庆都是好友们。
好的，好，谢谢你哈。好，拜拜。谢谢。好，拜拜，谢谢。All right, we're done, guys. bought noodles. You want noodles? Okay. Okay. So now is the thing, guys. I have to smuggle you into the security checkpoint. So for those of you who are with me, please keep the comments going and let everybody who might be joining at a time. There'll be probably a blank screen. So stay with me while I get the phone back and then turn on the screen again, right? So that's the plan, right? We shall bring you guys into the departure gates and we'll say our goodbyes from there if we are successful with this attempt to put a live stream mobile phone into the x-ray machine as we go past security. All right, so stay with me, stay with me. Don't get caught. Don't wait a minute, don't get caught. We're doing it, right? Right. So yeah, let's just do just that. Okay. Right. So we are getting in. All right. So I'm gonna do, I like to say leave the stream now because this is where the security probably they were saying no filming. So I'm gonna just yeah, it's gonna be a queue like I said. Once we go in, it's gonna be a queue to check my whatever. So yeah, let's just do it. All right, let's do it.我是外国人，找机场。哦，就找机场。Okay, gonna scan. Oh, very good. All right, first stage pass. We pass the first stage. All right, so going back. So we are dark. Okay. Oh, no. We are back. We just passed the security. Oh, there was a white spin. All right, we're back. So we are gonna head to our gate, which is F14. Hello, Sarina, HD Studios. Welcome, welcome. At last, yeah. Hi, Jay. At last, yes, Mr. Eric, we're back. And Nicole, yes. LOL, we are back. We are back. Amazing, but we're back. So after clearing the security, we got to head downstairs to our gates, right? Downstairs to the gates. So now we're going to head down to our gates. So in the distance, you can see the crowd. That's a pretty nice, wow. That's actually pretty nice, guys. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Wow. Oh, inside is much nicer than outside. We should have gone. Check it out, guys. This is I guess. Wow, look at this. Okay, look at the plan of the airport, right? Right, the way to the gates, and then check out this view where you have the tower in the center there. You have this section of the airport gates, and then the other section there. See? Is the connection poor? You can see that the aircraft is taxiing over there. All right. And we are heading. Look at the stores here. Okay, we are heading. We can't be going there because it's almost time. It's almost it's 2 o'clock. The boarding time is 2:05. So we should be heading to our gates now. And that's F14. And F14 is over there. But you can see you got Pandora over here. You got some apparel. I mean, who buys clothes before in the so Calvin Klein, you got Skechers, you got some more dining. Skechers, by the way, denounced the slave labor in Xinjiang. So, and also the cotton issue. And we've got Victoria's Secrets. For those of you who enjoy Victoria's Secrets. Yeah, it's much more things to see inside the terminal. So guys, next time when you are here in Chongqing, Jiangbei Airport, you want to make sure you come inside, right? You want to make sure you quickly check in, quickly clear the customs, the security, and you want to come into the domestic airport here in Terminal 3, and potentially get your Air China lounge over there. There's the Air China lounge over there. And, you know, got a Pizza Hut here. As usual, Starbucks again. As usual. Oh, so as I was saying, the screen went black because the phone picked up the Wi-Fi from Starbucks and it switched connection. So I've turned off the Wi-Fi and we're back on data. And this over here looks very much like Singaporean, isn't it? Like a Singapore Changi Airport, because there's lots of greenery in Changi Airport, right? So this bit of a section, just this section here, right? And also the Changi Airport always has the black background and the yellow text, and you got all your big brands here, Emporio Armani and all these things, and more. See, even more space, more shops, more shops. Yeah, sorry, just now the mic for some reason was turned off when we had that intermission between the interrupted Starbucks Wi-Fi signal and my own data connection. And of course, you get your Burger King here, and we are walking towards F14. F14, guys, and a little bit there behind there. There's more to the gates. Remember how the terminal is structured, like a starfish with four segments, right? So yeah, this is the Chongqing airport. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, super sticker. Blah blah. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the super sticker. You don't have to, but wow, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed the 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh, and as usual, Jay in SA. Jay in SA, thank you so much, as usual. Love you, Jay. Love you for the New Year message that you sent us all on the chat. Love, hearing your voice for, I think, the first time. That's a very nice radio voice you have there, Jay. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And for those of you, you can see Yakun Kaya Toast, right? Those of you Singaporeans know what I mean. Yakun Kaya Toast, but they don't serve any Kaya Toast. I mean, they don't serve like the usual, like the mee pok and all these things, right? So it's not exactly what you have. They still have the Kaya Toast, but that's it. That's about it. The rest are not nothing remotely close to Singaporean food. So yeah, blah blah. Thank you so much. We hope that you were able to see it with clarity. What we hate most is the buffering of the signal and choppy and all these things. So hope that this time around it was good, or at least good enough. As we proceed, this is quite an airport. F14, some way to go. Some way to go for the F14. All right, I'm back. Again, thanks blah blah and Jay for those super stickers. Means a lot. Thank you so much. And yeah, I think we're going to be reaching our F14 gate really, really soon. We have streamed for like 2 hours and 45 minutes. Not even half of what we did the previous day. But everything will come to a conclusion. I thank each and every one of you for being on this live stream today. Alex, Reportify, thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it, and all the opportunities that you presented to me in ChongQing. Although this time around we didn't work out, but it's fine because everything happens for a reason, right? Everything happens for a reason. So I'll be going back to do my stuff, and I'll be keeping you guys in my heart. And as I board the plane, I'll be landing in Shenzhen right about 5 p.m. this evening. And I look forward to that adventure continuing. Tonight, dinner, maybe dinner plans, meeting somebody, meeting the Bobo Lao Shi, right? So we will. Oh, yes, Sky. Sky, thanks for joining. If you just joined, the trip was cut short by COVID. Pacific Coffee behind me. And yeah, I mean, thank you so much, guys, for being with me since 11:20, where I brought you guys to buy some perfume. Took you guys on a taxi ride to the airport, which we are currently now at. All right, in the airport, we cleared customs, we cleared security, well, not customs exactly, security. And now we're here waiting to board F14 back to Shenzhen. All right. So yeah, so that's there. So guys, anyways, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Love you all. Thank you so much once again. Love streaming, love sharing my adventures with you guys, and I will be back really soon. At least back in Shenzhen first, and then we'll be back in touch. So from me, Noel, to you guys, okay, that's it for this stream. Thank you again, and I will see you guys really soon. All right, take care. Enjoy your weekend. Noel out.